Namaste. Welcome to Ignite 7 Chemistry classes. In today's video, we are going to discuss about significant figures and how to find number of significant figures by using set of rules. Rounding of any number to required number of significant figures. So first, let us define what is significant figure. What is significant figure? Significant figure is a digit of a number which is used to represent it to required degree of accuracy. It is a digit of a number. It is a digit of a number which is used to represent it, to required degree of accuracy, So what is meant by required degree of accuracy? For example, there is a pole. The pole actual height is 15 meters. But I asked two students A, B to measure the height of this pole and report. A student reported as 14.1 meter. B student reported as 14.15 meters. So it is 14.1, it is 14.15. So the one which is closer is student B, which is 14.15, because after decimal we have two digits, which is more closer to the original value. Then we can say degree of accuracy of B is more than A. So degree of accuracy of B is more and degree of accuracy of A is less comparatively. Now, how to find number of significant figures? How can you say here we have 4 significant figures, here we have 3 significant figures. How to find number of significant figures? For that we have certain rules. In that first rule, all non-zero digits are significant. All non-zero digits are significant. If there is a value 21.21, we can say it has 4 significant figures because all are non-zero. 121.1, then we can say it is 4 significant figures. If it is 23.2, it has 3 significant figures. All non-zero digits are significant. Second rule, zeros between significant figures are significant. If 0.10101, now this is significant, this one is significant. Now 0 in between two significant figures also be significant. Then we can say here we have 5 significant figures. In the same way, 20.101, number of significant figures are 5. Third rule, initial zeros are insignificant. Initial zeros are insignificant. That means 0.00101. These 3 zeros are initial zeros. They are insignificant. This 0 in between two significant figures, so it is significant. Then total set of significant figures are 3. Fourth rule, trailing zeros after decimal are significant. So trailing zero means zeros at the end. 101.200100. Now after decimal the trailing zero is this. This zero is significant. Once this zero is significant, this zero in between two significant figures, this also becomes significant. These two zeros become significant. This zero also becomes significant. Then total number of significant figures over here are 9 significant figures. So first rule, all non-zero digits are significant. Zeros between significant figures are significant. Initial zeros are insignificant. Trailing zeros after decimal are significant. And the next rule, powers of 10 are insignificant. Powers of 10 are insignificant. That means 10 power minus 3, 2 into 10 square, 3 into 10 power minus 4. Here, this is insignificant, this is insignificant, this is insignificant. Then we can say this is 1 into 10 power minus 3, so it has one significant figure, it has one significant figure, it has one significant figure. Is it clear? Please note it down quickly. All non-zero digits are significant. Zeros between significant figures are significant. Initial zeros are insignificant. Trailing zeros are after decimal are significant. Powers of 10 are insignificant. Now, any perfect number or whole number have infinite number of significant figures. If I say there are 120 students in my class, 120 students in my class. So here 120 is a perfect number, exact number. Then we can say it has infinite number of significant figures. After decimal, infinite zeros will be there. So all those will be significant. Is that clear, students? Now let us solve few questions based on the set of rules. So revise these rules once again so that it will be more clear for you. If you are watching it first time, pause it, note down the notes and continue solving with me. First question. Find the number of significant figures in 0.100100020. Second question. Find the number of significant figures in 2 into 10 square. Third one, 20.01 into 10 square. Fourth one, 0.00101 into 10 power minus 3. Fifth one, 20.20100. Sixth one, 0.0001. Seventh one, 101.00. Find the number of significant figures in this. So the first one has 368. Second one 1. Third one 4. Fourth one 3. Fifth one 7. Sixth one 1. Seventh one 5. So please check it out, students. And if you have any doubts regarding the same, please comment. Now let us learn how to represent a number after calculations. How to represent any number after calculations means addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. First, rule 1. Rule 1. During addition, or subtraction. This rule is used during addition or subtraction. What is this rule? The result in addition and subtraction, the result must be reported with the same number of decimal places as that of a term which have least number of decimal places in the calculation. I repeat, the result of addition or subtraction must be reported with same number of decimal places as that of term with least number of decimal places used in calculation. Here there is no role of significant figures. Directly we have to see the number of decimal places in any given term. Let me explain with one example. There is 20.1214 and 2.123 and 1.12. Here the answer is 4, 4, 6, 3, 2. 3, 2. So we have here decimal places, 4 decimal places, but the answer is 23.36 only. 23.36 only, because it has 2 decimal places which is equal to the number of decimal places of a term with least number of decimal places. So this term has least number of decimal places only 2. The answer must be reported after decimal 2 decimal places only. Hope it is clear. Now let us learn during multiplication and division. During multiplication and division, the result must be reported during rule 2, multiplication or division. The result must be reported with a same number of significant figures of term with the least number of significant figures used in the calculation. Example, if you take 10.11, you're multiplying with 2.1. 10.11, you're multiplying with 2.1. So here, first 1, 1, 0, 1. Now 2, 2, 0, 2, then it is 1, 3, 2, 1, 2. Then answer is 21.231. 21.231. But this is not the right answer, because the answer must be reported with the same number of digits as that of a term with the least number of significant figures. See here, it has only 2 significant figures. It has 4 significant figures. But answer must be reported with 2 significant figures only. The right answer is 21. Right answer is 21. So here we have to see the significant figures. Here we have to see the decimal places. Now there is a need of rounding off any number with the required number of significant figures. So here we have 5 significant figures that we have to convert into only 2 significant figures. For that we need to follow certain rules. So let us learn those rules to convert or to round off any number to required number of significant figures. For that we need to eliminate certain digits in a number. So elimination of digits in a number. Elimination of digits in a number. So we cannot eliminate the digits however we want. So first, case 1, the digit being eliminated, greater than 5. The digit which we are eliminating is more than 5. The previous digit must be raised by 1 unit. The digit being eliminated is greater than 5. The previous digit must be raised by 1 unit. Example, so 2.236. Here 4 significant figures are there. I asked to write this in 3 significant figures. Then we should eliminate 6. 6 is greater than 5. The previous digit must be raised by 1 unit. So answer is 2.24. Case 2. The digit being eliminated, is equal to 5 and more digits are present after 5. Example, 2.236511. Here we have 7 significant figures. I asked to write this in 4 significant figures. You have to write this into 4 significant figures. In such cases, we have to eliminate 5 as well as remaining digits. So after 5, if any digits are there, then you have to eliminate all this by raising the previous digit by 1 unit. Then answer will be 2.237, because we are eliminating 5 and the rest of digits. So first case, the digit being eliminated is greater than 5. The previous digit must be raised by 1 unit. the digit being eliminated is equal to 5 and more digits are present after 5, then also have to raise the previous digit by 1 unit. Case 3, the digit being eliminated is equal to 5 and no more non-zero digits present after it. So if it is equal to 5 and no more non-zero digit present after it. Example 1.23250. So total number of significant figures 6. I asked to write this in terms of 4 significant figures, then 0 being eliminated and 5 being eliminated. Then you need not to rise directly, then you have to check the previous digit whether it is even or odd. The previous digit, if it is even, no need to rise. If it is odd, then we have to rise it by 1 unit. Example 1.23350. So we have to write this in terms of 4 significant figures. 0 is being eliminated, 5 is eliminated, but the previous digit is 3, which should be raised by 1 unit. Then answer is 1.234. Here the answer is 1.232. If the previous digit is even, need not to rise. If the previous digit is odd, it should be raised by 1 unit. So check it. This is the digit being eliminated greater than 5, then rise the previous digit by 1 unit. The digit being eliminated is equal to 5 and after that there are more digits, non-zero digits, then also have to rise the previous digit by 1 unit. If the digit being eliminated is equal to 5 and no more digits are present, no more non-zero digit present, here it is 0, it's not non-zero. So we can eliminate 5 by rising previous digit if it is odd, but we need not to rise the previous digit if it is even. And case 4, the digit being eliminated is less than 5. No need to rise previous digit. Example 1.2354. So here number of significant figures are 5. I asked to rise this in terms of 4 significant figures. Then I have to eliminate 4, which is less than 5. The answer is 1.235 only. Hope you understand the rules. When you are rounding off any number to required significant figures, you have to remember these rules and try to practice few more questions based on this. So if you really like the content in this video, please do support me. Thank you so much, dear. In our next class, we are going to discuss about laws of chemical combination.